My name is Kevin Taylor. I listen to Ahon Brassier FM 98.5 FM. Live in our Sankregua. Girls from Ahon Brassier, no, as in Gromwan for Kevin, ye Janan Kivu. Kevin, ye Janan Kivu. As in Kroga girls in Yawan for when just a when I'm desire. Well, we didn't get who the in Corbett Media. Ahon Brassier 98.5. Girls, not feeling me. All right, moment you jump. I'm from later. Now you didn't come on. I Sankregua. Now there's this jandama. They say you're killing it quick. Now you didn't come on. Munim say we are not going to give room. Emma Obia Emfa Atro and that Ghana for and Atro entina ma eku for the be president. Atro entina and the Baumia brand champion Canada Japan person with the president. Yama Atro Emma Sebio Akron for Adada for Atro for Embedi Ghana so. And the job we do here is to kill Jandam. Ghana politics, no, I dare your friend Atro, the D at the Jandam, and the Nimbia Jandam free. Now, your platforms are already say, Ebeboa, Achitre Ghana, Emma Ghana, Akure Nimuno. We are not going to allow some group of people, whether on radio, on TV, or even on the street, to misinform, disinform the Ghanaian publics. So, our job here is to be the gatekeepers to make sure, say, Atro, your friend Atro, no, Yema, Sebi Uti Radio Sukra, Yema Unye, and there, Peace FM. As usual, omo journalists for ni bi no mo no jandam and omo ye and we have to correct the jandam. Sebio omo pese omo tumfrema ana infuturo egun kofuani. Peace FM de bia meka kwame despite enyenye sika no hu bi onfanye. Na sebio ye nipa dodo bebre wo Peace FM a enisa nkomo tena radio so. If you say edwuma nankasa no omo the tribe any sentiments, any something called their affiliation to political party be and the way they feel normally journalism, no. You know, when you attach those kind of tribal tendencies, what the BB to say, your political affiliation, any idea your friend of pettiness, and the kind of journalism, you always sound stupid and ignorant. And they exhibited the highest form of ignorance on radio in Ghana today. And you correct that notion, no. Now remember, a boy now Otina Wontumi radio so Eka say President Mahama onim senya a helicopter crash by he is the person behind it. He was emphatic. Sa boy now your friend Hilo. Sa Wontumi presenter now Otina radio so Mr. S, give me that video. Otina radio so an emphatic say the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, at Yanchema Ebetu Nipan Watchia, Omodi helicopter koto from Obuano, Sa Brantianitina, Wontumi radio so, emphatic and said to say, President Nimhubi. So this guy needs to prove beyond reasonable doubt that the statement he made wasn't factual and that his evidence should exonerate him. Now, I'll see a TBBS or Ghana. Sir, okay, some to obiso, and now we are emphatic about something. You have to prove. Say asamna okaino uwo njina so. Na sa uni njina so, people like us will come after you because we want the system to be clean enough. Say na beya amount for being to be malign nipa. Ensha politics echi, ensha journalism echi, ensha radio ni TV echi. No one say nipa. And it's now when I sit here every day, I tell you say when I make a statement or even when I go further to do a scandal, do not just take what I've said. Go back and double check me or double fact check me. Send a say, I am not here to mislead you. I'm not here to misinform you or disinform you. I am here to guide you, educate, and make sure say, now, what this boy did, Wontumi presenter. Thank you, Mr. S. Thank you for bringing it in. No, Mr. S, I want it. Thank you. It's in here. So, be team the video now. Let me play the video. Now, emphatic statement. Then we will actually delve into the Jandam now and the NPP4, a Peace FM4, a year. People's credibility is on the line, or a lot of credibilities are on the line, and we are not going to allow that to happen again. Now, listen to boy na small can wo Wontumi and they are buying edena kwhyem ye pese ye di nasem.
So this year akedi partner woni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything. But so this year akedi partner woni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything. But can you say amadu kona wodi ache so this year akedi partner woni ho a mo hold Mahama responsible because he is aware of everything.
So these were his emphatic statements. So this year, eka nipa na omo helicopter mu a ekonya accident omu na. You need to understand, say, the president knows about it. As some free, a brantin and free buy. No. These are serious allegations. These are not statements you just have to just listen to and walk. No. Because there are people involved. There are families who are wailing. There are people who want to get to the bottom of this matter. So for somebody to have the mic, reaching thousands of people, to make such an emphatic statement, he needs to be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that what he is saying is factual. Now, idea when this brantina akopie a jail and the odi court akuniaba. Now we need to understand something. Say emraso unsemwa Ghana mrano de ne kafa ho. Say emrachewa yeduko jina court or see a bill de na mrane ka. Now at this point judge a otia konwemu no de tumi na owo say obenya bill and say onya bill na emrana ebo Ghana ho ban no eka. I'm talking about the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. What does it explicitly say when it comes to giving somebody bail and not granting bail request? And I say making sure somebody does not sleep in jail. And I say somebody asking or requesting for bail. No, dear Nambrano eka efahum. Now let's go listen to Peace FM. Muntie wemo almost a journalist. It will take you less than a minute to research about bail. See, there will be koto if you say now see a money bail. Now we meet bill, and as a judge be a money bill. There are so many reasons in Tia to me. I can say, wait there, he does not pass the test to be given bail or granted bail. And I say, wait there, he needs to go back home and be coming to court. There are so many reasons. But Mumianko Tie, Peace FM, where one also a journalist. Now listen to these cocoons or raccoons.
Yeah, na semo court ye kyo bia but therefore that's ugum.
Kwame, unim say awo sempa say ye nua
abanja sonson wo.
Kwame, ye nua achemkwa.
Achemkwa Wontumi.
Oye adwuma Wontumi radio.
Yeah.
Unim na sem na nekra na meto bebuti asem ni ye. Unim de ya wasem no.
E de ba say a.
Abrante ni adwuma wo Kumase. Wontumi e wo Kumase. Ya ko che no Kumase no. Ya de na ba Accra. Accra na ye de na ba no Kwame bail no. Bail no. Chese bail na kwa koye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say wa kan asem a ensem fata.
No kan asem ben.
Kwame asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso. Ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist kan asem na nya mo ma court no ni ndi. Ba say wo prosecutor be court ni ebisa wa wo say akwa ne ye ma no bail a obejani. E put journalist no e wo e offense every month almost 1 month.
Yeah. Ya no asem na kan say no.
Asem para me no kan.
Che bi hu kan ho yem nwanwa. Imam no ye national prayer ehwan day no. Imam no kan na mampanya nkasa to no wante. Said ye court system no. Amanyofo ne kire ekwan ye mfa so ntwe obi aso no. Enwuma se na baba so o.
It's sad.
Very sad, but you have no option. Baby, to me one no. Actually no.
Me agia to say o man say. Sebi obi kum nipa kra ye man bail.
Yeah.
First na go obi kum nipa ye man bail o.
And they agia to.
But na agia to say obi kum nipa ye man. Dia biom. And apart from say bi obi be ye ku. Edie pa na ye bone a eso chen say obi
kum nipa.
Enso ye say ye man bail. Or quiet me man bail. Since Anthony apoka asem a enye. Me dey asem obi kokasa na enye a me ya tete me sa. Me mfo aso. Momma mra ni na mom say wo be use bail. Say conditions how they punish there. It is a no.
Say your mind. Now your mind who can say amanyofo na be hye court na.
Kumase court ni.
Sa na baba no.
Court ebi ni Kumase.
Ya kyerem nyansa. Ebi o ma ha me kra ba na bankan.
Pacho me ha me ni court.
Baby to me wo no. Echindie ni wo. So that babu yeli police station. Sana mozumu ni court. Odo ho aba.
Na mumu ni police station.
So these are two people you see a journalist to me, and almost some Kenyan and say Yakofo obi efri Kumase edina ban crime edina begina court one omonti ase na utie ni opening statement na before obe kasem no o say political cases bebre nyina yetwam omomko wie bode na de kwa yetwam na omunnuane de ohyem yetwa political cases ni only opening statement political cases They have cancelled all those cases. But akromfo omko wia bode na de ade ehim. And these are the kind of people ya sorry anopa na ya say omo kenkan ade akwaechire. We mu de omo nim de. We mu de e wo se eti omo na ye de bo ye bra. We mu na sebio omo ye kotek bekafo. We mu na enim se omo adwini ebo pi, omo adwini kwaechire. Inti omo nim nyansa, inti ye nti omo. Now, asema brantie ne kan no kokote ba ko na ote obusa ne se na asem no kan o se ne de ontumi nka. Meaning asema brantie ne kan ne se wonim sa asema kan ne emu edua, then it means he has to be answering questions. Kokote ba ko busa kokote ba ko ne se asem na brantie ne kan no de no kan o se ene de ontumi nka. Now, if this is the first time somebody is listening to you, now to radio so justify the reason why somebody has not been granted bail. Now to me, manipana obeti for the first time. No adikudientia, you are trying to defend somebody who has not met bail. Then it means that you want to incite the public against the judiciary. You are politicizing a criminal case. I will say, you case from a clear point of view. Now, the no mutuo ye nyina ne say, adenti na kofa brand ne free Kumasi kurase de na ban kran. Say yebe toto na no. Yebusa ne asema na brand ne ka so onim, asema brand ne kan na me bochire no. O say helicopter ko to form no. Yen hold Mahama responsible because onim de si ye nyina. That is what the brand na omo refer say omu nua ne kan no. Now, they were hiding behind something called teteno na yema bail. Se sia de Ghana mrano e wo se ye den yema uko ya che nko ade wo se yema bail. This is the highest level of foolishness, stupidity, and misinformation and disinformation. Inti omo betena radio so a no ma kan tra jimi mu inti kokote to kokote mienu abetena TV so. And instead of them to take a minute to ask themselves, aden asimesi eko ye de onya bail na aden asimesi de oko ye de wenya bail. Se constitution ana emra na ebo Ghana ho ban no kra to kase obia wo ho kwan se e wo se or request for bail. Nobody is entitled to bail. Se do ko jina court, it is upon you and your lawyer to make a case to the judge why wo nipa na wedi bone no you are entitled to bail. Se uko fia ye betumi outside waba se o se obi di unjiremu a o se nipa na den odi unjiremu se na ebe ya wontumi ndwane. It is not to say you see people are supposed to be given bail inti kwasi ampanyi bia kwedi bone a owura court no peja onsa mami bail na mi kofi. It does not work like that. If these people are taking the time to look at Ghana mrano the ekafa edien bail, you need to understand something. Omuti radio no so no na omu create impression bia kire obi a Ghana say udi boninda e wo send na yema bail inti ewudi fo krampo yema omu bail. Sa kokoti mienu omuti radio isu send obi beka se ochi omu a sebio obetwa omuti ene omu mati a ombedwane ko police na ade achinya manipa ne bail a ombesa o ka kire police say omankasa they don't feel comfortable. They are scared because the person has been given bail. In fact, sanko for we so because obetwa omuti a omo lawyer be ko gina court aye case said they should not grant nipa na or threaten omo kokote for no life no. If you said when the person is given the room to go home, they might commit or the intentions are still in their head to commit that crime. Even though yakase emran kire say you can seek for bail or request for bail no, it is at the discretion of the judge. Judge na ote asem no so no obetumi ewe dia woka. It is all about what your lawyer will tell the judge, how he's able to convince the judge say asimesi also be coup president in the yere no si ejana mani ko fia sa asimesi we no onfa kokwasa ondwane anajo enkotwa president niti. It is up to the lawyer who is nipa no lawyer no to make that statement to the judge. But when the lawyer fails, the lawyer needs to convince the judge. Even though the constitution says you are entitled to bail, no, the judge can use his discretion to say, I am not sure that the judge will not yakase kwa ubetumi akọ abra unko di bone ni biem. Now let's read the constitution and break something down here. Now when you read Ghana's constitution, and this was something these two kokotin kwasiafo, they could have done this easily. Because Omo Jimmy, they don't know the job they are doing. Omo enkrase for. And you don't have a good radio, so almost around a pan kwasiakeka. Now, key legal provisions. This is in the Constitution. Now, Section 96 of Act 30, that is Criminal Procedure Code, guides bail decisions. Into bail no crampono, your guidelines down. You can't say Constitution say about bail. Into your sorry about bail. Answer about bail no crano. You may be one and what's your share answer you be more bail about bail. Now you get it. Now this is what it says. Say court must not refuse bail as punishment. You see, we read this section 96 for now. Or say court and it say or refuse to bail say or the chwaso. I am right that ho. Now how can you prove say the court is refusing that gentleman bail or in the name of punishing that gentleman? And there sa kokotimi anyway, you don't go to court. Na judge nika say you too prove to me that I am using the bail the bail conditional to punish this guy. Anyway, how can they prove say the judge is deliberately punishing the boy because he is not basically getting bail? Can they prove in front of the judge? Court must not refuse bail as punishment. And judge way is refusing bail or receive this guy bail because the judge wants to punish this guy. It's kokotimi anyway. Judge way me anymore. So judge not cases. Can they prove to the judge say he's using that to punish the guy? Can they? No. Now, read the constitution anymore. This is what it says. Or say courts may refuse bail. Courts, they may refuse bail if there is risk. If there is risk, the accused. Yes, a court may refuse bail. Say accused, omuhu bibi nyome bia. The judge, in his own discretion, can say, I brent your way, senior, ye na in some okano abontino, and Chempo said your way and we know it is sanyo man kwampontino, memana dim. The court has the right. Now, the risk ebinidian won't appear for trial, will interfere with witness or investigations, might commit further crimes. Se court who say nipa na ana judge who say nipa no jani no boni no wonya obedi. Sa nipa no your friend kwense ombra wan hwe kra court no omma biem. Sa nipa no krampo no se jani mani kofia ebia nipa bia omo ho bon asem no obetumi akotata omo. It is at the discretion of the judge or the court. And your lawyer nipa na asem no dan so no wo lawyer no also prove to the judge and say me nipa we de e was say Mr. Omani bail. It is not automatic, even though the Constitution says it. It is not automatic, even though the Constitution canon and Chesa Ura court also your bail. There are some rules and regulations and procedures, and also making sure say you have gone through to secure the bail. The lawyers have to prove say the client ye jani mani kofi say on kofi nombra quarter obesaba. And when the court also look at some risks, no more say the risk is too higher. The court can decide, say, you have to stay in jail for the case to go on. Now, when you read the Constitution further, this is what it says. Sorry. When you read the Constitution further, types of bail. Radio so. And now Muka be to Ghana young man minim say no could dibon or say about bail. It does not work like that. Now, policy inquiry bail. There are types of bills. Your policy inquiry bill, your bill pending trial, and your bill pending appeal. So bill no krampono, there are types of bills. And remember, your types of crimes. You're charging nipa. Bonini nyina nyape ebi a misdemeanor, ebi a felony. There are so many categories of crimes ewo Ghana. Inti yakase bail we look at asemeda enimo no, asemeda pono so no, eno ne hwe ho edema bail. Now you get it. Now when you go to policy inquiry bail, this is what it says. Granted by police during investigations. If not granted, the suspect must be brought before a court within 48 hours. Into the friend police inquiry bail, no. The police inquiry bail, no, and a police a bit deciding. So a brand way, then during investigations, no, okay, you wouldn't say to me mani coffee because your mani coffee, maybe a bit temper with the investigations, no, about when you maybe a best investigations, no, and the police can decide to keep you before a court within 48 hours. And the police can do that. Now we have what you call bail pending trial. And no, can be requested orally. You say you're requesting for bail. We don't demand for bail. Your lawyer has to request for bail. No lawyer can demand for bail. I am demanding for bail. No. A lawyer requests for bail. Judge at his own discretion will have to listen to your lawyer and come to that conclusion. Say he's making a good point. In talk of a lawyer, no be to papa so no one convince the judge now. Even though the constitution says you have the right to bail, at the end of the day, you might not be granted because you could not make a case to prove say amount bail we are the conditions na down no meet. That is what we are talking about. Inti bail pending trial can be requested orally or in writing during trial or granted by the court on its own. Into maybe a friend bail pending trial, no, and no, or lawyer bet too much during what we call a trial, no, that same time, no, court, no, at the end of the day, ebe tuma granted on one court na sha, the judge no cases, no, ebe tuma tina, no a share, no way no maybe or some amount bail. So nobody demands for bail, you request for bail. Enti kokoti mienu na romo to no, omo Jimmy, omo kenkan, omo ni mumrano, and omo tumfu trogun kofueni. Jimmy for mama Now, when it comes to bail pending appeal, and available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. Bail pending appeal. Available after conviction if the appeal has a chance of success. It is agrada yaksano. Ya convicted no. And agrada can appeal for bail. Agrada can do what? He can appeal the pending bail. And say yachiwashem oyeden o appeali. There are so many ways, sir. Ubetimi requesting for bail. It is not automatic. Say odi bonena ukojina court na e wose ma okofi. Nobody in Ghana, no journalist, no individual should sit on radio and tell the young man walking there with bad intentions and say ukodi bonia because bodia nipa na okochi okoyia bodia no ekofie no nipa na okodi ewu no ekofie no e was so automatically ekofie. Does not work like that. The constitution has made it clear. Even though yajatumu ombremu se Ghana also on your bail no, you are not entitled to bail. You need to request, and through the request no, you need to prove why you have to be granted that. In the UTM kwasia for me anyway. Na mkeka kwasia same way na abrante bi ti bebi no peso kobọ kro no na ne timi ya ne de because in kwasia for kokoti me bi ti Peace FM say me wi ade na me lawyer kujina court I will say me kofie, and that is what is in the heads of majority of NPP in kwasia for we the young people on the streets now omukeka kwasia some threatening for life no. They tell them, oh ya don't kokora be bail. No, you can be in jail, you can be in cells for 3 months. I'm telling you, if your lawyer is not able to prove to the judge sitting on the case, say, whoa, I was so coffee in our court. At the discretion of the judge, you can be in for 6 months. So, how did we get here? Radio. So, it is because they misinform a lot. They lie to people a lot. They deliberately decide to do that because yakota mobi okumase de na bankran. Na de ne chema Wontumi bankran wo yoko no manya dede. Ade tie kofa chema Wontumi free Kumase e de ne ba yoko wan kran no. Ade na manya demonstration mo yankwasiafo. And you see, yasoso nkwasiasem we so and a radio for no sori anopa omumu bi nkwasiasem nko a omunka no kre and omu dada nkofo de omuni man so makọ eyi ase akode ne nkofo yere makode da akono mo nkwasia jot bi omu kan omu nsua de. This should have taken you less than 2 minutes to read, understand, and explain to the people. So the person you have to call is the lawyer and say, why are you not making a case for your client? Because Obi call and to make a case, so why haven't they been able to make a case for their client? A client who has directly threatened the president and accused the president of something the president knows nothing about. In the Adentina, Montana question say, what the heck is going on? And then you are trying to make it look like, say, everybody's entitled to a bail. Nobody's entitled to bail. You request for bail. It's at the judge's discretion. He can sit and ask questions and be like, no, you did not convince me enough. Because Akwawe and some of our cano, 1 year I was here making sure say what's not jail, you cannot fight the judge on that. So let's be very careful how we misinform the public, how we sit on radio, how we lie to people. One more time.
Yeah, na some more court ye cho bia di but therefore that's gum
kwame unim say awro hosem pa say yenua
abanja sonson wo
kwame yenua achemkwa
untumi
oye adwuma untumi radio
yeah
unim na sem na nekra na meto bebuti asem ni ye unim de ya wasem no
e de ba say
abrante ni adwuma wo kumase untumi e wo kumase ya ko chi no kumase no ya de na ba akra na ye de na ba no kwame bail no chese bail na kwakoye ekwan a ye fa so as oman e dia punish journalist ne say waka asem a ensem fata
no ka asem ben
kwame asem de nya asem a ye betumi aboso ade me pesa me kire ne say journalist ka asem na nya mumma court no nindi ba say wo prosecutor abeko court ni ebisa wa wo say akwan ye man no bail a obeja e put journalist no e wo e offense every man almost 1 month
ya no asem na kan say no
asa para me no kan
che bi hu kan ho yem nwanwa imam no ye national prayer ehwan day no imam no kan na mampanyan kasa to no wante say the ye court system no amanyofo ne kire ekwan ye mfa so ntwe obi aso no anyuma se na baba so o
it's sad,
very sad, but you have no option baby to me wono actually no
me agia tum say o man say sebi obi kum nipa kora ye man bail
yeah
first na go obi kum nipa ye man bail
and ya agiatum
but na ya agiatum say obi kum nipa ye man dia bio and apart from say bi obi be yaku e pa na ye bone a eso chen say obi kum nipa
we jandam they cooked it and some better radio do so their opening statement to kura ma ohu yedwo ya che e ade o mutena dem ka say we ni ekoka obi a woko wia board kura ne political cases akese kura ye twem. They have an agenda. E ade o moye o man hen kobna sante obi eni asempa sa boys no ade o moye o moje bribe che obi a ma che o man hen kobna sante maka chen so metina reduce no dem me na me nkire no ada ne draw so roye sa ade o mo hu no peace fm no they sat down sanko fo we kasa no mo jinse Ghana fo ejimi o they think say o metumi de sebi otwi kasa na da Ghana fo and that is what they are doing. That is what they are doing. Where a cooked jandam. They have an agenda. In some of Mujina Hawking, if the judge calls these two guys into his courtroom, na judge nika say, matisa muti radio so eka mikesa meti hui. Say mashada and I may punish a brandy way. You two prove to me. Because my credibility is on the line. You were emphatic. Say, me there some way, mashada na me deny bill, and I may they punish a brandy way. Inti mumienu. Mo voice kwe chiripa. Court ha mujina no mu chire Ghana nyina de emame use emra no and I say me punish abrante and kan kofo me kum 10 years me judge na ka mesem money omo the next day. You see, we need to sanitize your radio no, your media no, and this is the only way we can do it. This is the only way we can sanitize the system. Into me as a judge now, I will call them because Sabrante way first day or appear or court opia bonte or see he's a hero. On show anything sadia why and kwaya bonnet. Ye is Sabrante way free court opia free judge courtroom no. He told Ghana he's a hero for doing what he did. So he still insists that what he did is right. He still insists that the president knows something about it. So if the judge at the end of the day intercepts such a video, what do you think the judge should do? Because the person who maybe I was thinking, say, police no, what's your answer? No, he is out there telling the world to say he is a hero. The case has not even started, but he's telling people he's still a hero. Into some question for me anyway, Sako Kotim anyway, send me a judge na. Send me a judge na. And come from me, no, I'm going to courtroom. I swear to God. And I want the judge to do that. Because with your statement now, they were emphatic. Judge, no, at the day, or the emrano, punishable, no, they need to come and prove in court. Or maybe courtroom. A damn rapana made a punishable way. You people should prove to me. I want to prove your mama 5 years, 5 years. I want to know radio so any TV so they will respect. And kwasi afo no mni krom ha. Na na do dan kweku fo the GHRUMORSTV to jail 6 to 7 years, almost 8 years. Sa impeteku we no monti radio so. They were on radio. Omo hu fin. They never spoke on it. You know why? Because now you're Sante for party. Now you're NPP. Because now the Ekufuado they support it. Gregory Afoko and the Ekufuado was at NIB cells for 8 years. They didn't see anything wrong. At a point, Gregory Afoko met Bill. Ne brother Eddie Sureties by Nana Ekufuado gave instructions to the investigator in Kroma that the boy should not go home. Ever seen the ansana abayin sisa ye Gregory Afoko. San kwasi afo no munti radio so. Were they not on radio? Did they come out to say Ekufuado, the government, the judge sitting on the case is basically abusing his power and that he is using the judiciary to punish Gregory Afoko? Did they make a statement about this? No. Because na eyomun kwasi party ni waso, na eyomun kwasi akamfo party ni waso, na eyomun kwasi president ni teso, inti koto de ne bodwe. Me a judge na wallahi. Kochina, come from our court. I will summon you people tomorrow morning. Are you ready? Me anka me judge na anka me de mobile be gina court na ensem na mu bie ma no kan ye no anopa tututu machire Ghana for dia me ya me de make sure say me punish brand here na ahwede obeko jail ka mo be fa ho akọ jail na kwase na nya bail. Gregory Afoko demu almost 7 years to 8 years. De bia na mo ti radio so mo to kan apeteshifo bofron kwanfo monum kan you could not step up and speak up to insist that what was being done to Gregory Afoko Paul Afoko nuana it was wrong. Empete in kokuo kokotema motina radio so 8 years achichide wedi nkwase asem wo wiase nyina one ba omiane Kennedy Japan tina radio so tina TV so live TV F13 judge empete ma montuma nkasa koto de ne bodwe mo ayana mo boda mo montina ayana me di mo atam no mo jimi adwini na wo mo bodwumni adade na enkyereze mo nimnyanso. The job you are doing is the wrong job for you people. Ejuma na mo ye no enya mo hu adwuma na mo ye no mo ajimi eye Kwame Despard no enya nkwase sika bi no hu de onfanye because ye pegana radio sa essay Ghana ni adade mo ka ho sa Peace FM no sa na girl ya no hu fin ye kua poki na nka mo njimi ya anko be obo jantra te Maryland na mo de mo jimi to oni atua ne ka na oti kroma no me set trap bi ama no sa jantra ni ba na osora de kwahye ye na kwahye eye ampanchen na ye bone to no me say ma set trap bi aba na onim odua na ohuri de bia odua na obatra na one day ni kunu na ho mbobo sa ni kunu no ne ho mbobo na me setima wa me what time me setima wa me what time and I have time because a chroma what time me what time because me no be dia me what time ma set it me assure say our idea odrupe no obatra one day I'm on standby, I'm watching wasi abasa no. And this has been going on for years. Our Peace FM. Mudi radio na say nipa. Mudi radio na say maino. Mudi radio na chatro. This is the time for you people to change the style and be. And I'm very honest with you. I'm going to be honest. There are some people who work at Peace FM. They are intelligent. They deserve to be where they are. They deserve to hold the show they are hosting. 90% of all Peace FM hosting show at the says KTM anyway. They are not supposed to be there. They are not intelligent enough to be there. They are not smart enough to be given that platform for them to misinform. Because at the end of the say, Omo kache mebulu se munko ria, na uko ria or see about bail. It does not work like that. Fools. Mudi fufona ne esimu trimwa na madana abodamfo. Kwa sasa munkwa, ya kama ni wana mwofu. the moment you become a nim ebusamu no kurano na mu nyina madane content creators yebusamu question is yedi matem and yebusamu questioner musi yedi matem na saa asem ye beba so na mumya ndwedwemu ha yenko bebia o he me nka meko bebia nka meko dada me da ho girem yenko bebia o GHRUMORSTV ma me fa nkyere mo kwasiafo ochina. Thank you, Mr. S. Mosaba TV Swa. Momeka GHRUMORSTV asem no. GHRUMORSTV and the Kufuado in 9. You all did not talk about GHRUMORSTV's issue. I didn't try because that a Kufuado na president. And more. And Obi lawyer and to me prove why he should be given or granted bail. But the motokan kan TP FM air day. More air catcher in Mebunu say Obi kokuni pakra yamani bail because Ghana mrano monken kind in 9.
So GHRUMORSTV as we speak has been able to sign all his bail conditions here at the High Court. Justice Marie-Louise Simmons has granted him bail in the sum of 500,000 Ghana cedis. And yes, GHRUMORSTV is out with all smile after signing off all the bail conditions, and it's almost certain. Gregory, yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Today you are going home.
Yes.
What would you tell Ghanaians?
Oh, I will only say we should have love for one another, and we shouldn't be wicked to one another.
Okay. Now you are going home.
Yes.
How does it feel today?
Oh, great.
Feels great.
Great.
For you?
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right. So that is GHRUMORSTV after signing all the conditions here at the High Court, and is certain to go home. He has been released as we speak, and he only have to go to the prisons, pack off his things, and he's out of here. Yes, GHRUMORSTV, and you are seeing that live.
Ekufuado the Abrante we shemu 7 years. When you know trial kwa ya managina anche. Kwasi afo tina radio so bianka ho asem. Baomia no the head of the police council. Kade Japan tina radio so TV so certain judge. Abrante we Ekufuado the ni shemu because Ekufuado na one Abrante we senior brother eye polafo kwenya problem. Kwasi afo motina ho na mububu be. Openye jekum wan anim tum se HP laptop no abetena ho bu nkwasi abe. Openye jekum penyini bone a otena ema enkwarawe nanka ono oka ho bi openye jekum enkwasi abe ene enkwasi akasa bi yede kata bone so yensi antoma gufin wa abontene na wan anim tum TP FM na obu be kata bone so san kwasi ade na maya aba beduru hanne obi nua obi yire obi kunu ya ni shemu 6 years and achichide kwasi ampanyi we mokase yakase ye kan sama ye nyebetuma tena Ghana wo ah yakase ye kasa me aka akrebi me di 50 wo me nya akwara sa me ho na efe majority of more NPP for kwasi afo me nyini cha mu nyina akaka krebi na me di 50 years akaka krebi na me di 50 years me ho na efe me nom onyoma ni bi me nyenye ye onyoma na mo ye ni bi ntra mo bodam mo yin say ye nkwara na ana mo yin say na ye wo ye ochira mo betina radio so na mo fa mo to kankan enkyerechire nyoma mu nkyere mbebunu no say wo ye bebunu no Ghana na say wo ye entitled to bail a enya automatic ukodi bone na wa adwene o say media mekowia boode miensa ugimi a obedem 8 years na yenka wasem enti sa agimi no e wo say mo ma enkora no ti ase. Don't let them feel, don't let the young people feel say you are entitled to bail. Number to radio soon penny 47. My manu things I got to I'll come back to you guys. Now, Mama Komeni, there was so many things to talk about today. Maybe show the reason why Intia Brand Champon Kasa ba Wontumi Kasa. Maybe show the reason why Intia and the Brand Champon yeno ba Wontumi Kasa. I could enter Brand Champon ba Womiasrono. I could enter NPP. Sa group we almost Brand Champon. I could enter Canada Japan din because there's something you don't know. Now, Hadia. And they are sorry, about exactly 5:48 p.m., exactly 10 p.m., 10 pepe, na start a Brand Champon, Canada Japan, and the Baumia story, no, me be jum, and will be out to the econoso. Now, I'm for 15 minutes, and you just stories to be munchiremo. Now, Wontumi radio ewo Kumasi yesi nkofo from Ashanti NPP Youth. There you go. Mumumu bi mu agimi o. Closure of Wontumi Radio, an attempt to silence our grassroots. You see, a kubi was santimemu, Nana Pia, or two from Chiao, Medopa, Nana, and Nana Yako, Nana, and the Benkumso, Yabe credit cheaper pefe, na Sibio, Yaba, aso, Abayeni Chi, Yefe, na Yaticha Santimai, Nana Medo, na also Domi. Onana Kevin Taylor Chen Nana Mini, Onana Nubi Jimmy Intimetiamo, Nana Medase, so I'm green light. Yeah. Closure of Wontumi Radio, an attempt to silence our grassroots. Yasim ran table as Santimemu, almost from Ashanti NPP. Say, I Wontumi Radio na tumuno. Ama the whole NPP no, grassroots no, a buying air for crime so akomano atum and I say akomano achum. Now say from Ashanti NPP. Debi ame catch them. Me see ayena mo ba outa. Munya very specific ewo mudin so. Ashanti NPP and Ashanti NPP. Because in the Ashanti region, not everybody listens to Wontumi. And not every MPP near Onimnyansa listens to Wontumi. Someone can say Ashanti group, now someone can say Ashanti group. Are you guys trying to say you are representing everybody in the MPP or Ashanti Memuana? Me person who be amufriba, send a be my address mo because mumu be mwe Jimmy. Munim adia Ashanti youth of the MPP or somewhere. You need to call your party and bring them to Ashanti region. Now monfa MPP no enko edien. Eye Krofo market. Now mon kanche mo party ni say yene eye Ashantifo Ashanti youth eye wo MPP nim. Yene eye mbebunu. Yene eye mbebunu a ye njimi ye. Yene mbebunu a ye nom red. Yene mbebunu nkwasiafo. Ye party ni ba ben mu na de na mo ye wo ha. Market we ma meto. Or some of our party in Penifo, and I'm doing more Sewia. More per se, who the importance of Ashanti youth, more young Kwasia for ma. So, Munyansa, and come go Jina Sewia. Now, my press conference, now my demand to say, I didn't know party no, Mama 8 years no, Omembe Sewia. Somewhere Ashanti youth, number Ashanti phone call Munyansa, more MPP more because I guess Ashanti youth open so just MPP Ashanti form more MPP no. Ye come more MPP Ashanti form more MPP no mumu bi more Jimmy no. Muna me address mo. Senka muni Munyansa na mu ye mebunu a mo pesa Ashanti mai koso a. Kamu de mo kwasi abefre MPP for the free crime. So omumbra Avari Hospital. Adenti na mo beto hospital a 99% done. Omo ntime mbie hospital no e ma mo nananom ne mo ma amene mo a na nso ben ayeye mu bi no a ebi mo fibroid de omo yem ebi mo nyim na omo wuwu no ade no mo mbie ama hospital na anje omo nkwa. Mo so mo ya Ashanti youth of the NPP mo ye nwan. Samuni munyansa akata mo tumfo eka se yenjeje coins na yemfa save konfo no che no mo Ashanti youth no samunya mwa anka mo beka se ye ne MPP Ashanti youth no ye pese ye party ne ba na oba renovate konfo no che no na ye nananom no ene ye maamenom no enya ayarsabia papako nwan agenda 111 Samuya Ashanti youth amu MPP mu amuni munyansa kamba from MPP ni say agenda 111 no dian pa na mosinu Asante memu a ye nananom ye nuanom ne ye nuanom ma omonyam ombetuma kom akonya yaresa mo say from the MPP Ashanti youth mu ye nwan mu ye nwan muni munyansa mo Jimmy sa kind of youth we ye fan chechere man sa youth we sa MPP Ashanti youth we yemfa nkyekere man mu ye nwan ma senka mu ni munyansa ena mo so mu ye mbebunu a e so mo ti asese Ashanti regional mo no debi daache no e mo na hye mo nsa na ye de tumi ama mo party no for 8 years na sa impuntudwuma we nyina ebetumi aboa Asante man imbebunu ene mo maamenom ne mo maamenom mo nuanom a mo anyanyam emma ma ankomotumi enya obrabo a bebre efri mu no anka mo MPP Ashanti youth no sa munye ntwamo a sa munya nkwasiafo bi a anka mo beka mano abom na maka se ye pese ye party ne kire adenti ena omubedi su no Asante mamu galamsey gi oman ne faaye mo NPP youth Ashanti for mo ye moa ye nto sabio sabeto sabe kura nka megimi Ashanti youth of the NPP mo ye nwan sabeto sabe kura nka me kwasea na de ye pe ope adepaba kotokono ye di na bro na ye ti kronim ena MPP for beka say ya dani Kumasi Airport International Airport election 2024 na aka 2 days me ato aba Paul Adomo kwasi ampanyi begire otumfo anyim asantefo ahemfo nyina mampon hene na due ahemfo akese omo asantememu ye besa omo lai ebegu Kumasi airport se school fo ene ebeka chem se Kumasi adane international airport plane tenchirenchire fi Dubai Germany America ba besiwo ebesi nne plane international plane bi ansi asantememu airport entwamoa mo from Ashanti NPP Youth mo ye nwan on mo ntumi an question mo party no enimtia omo de bu asanteman ne asantehene modane emmoa ena mo from NPP Ashanti Youth magimi na mo man ne ekekere ma hwan me ekọ ahunani na memeka na yamfa mpuntiomra mo me ekọ ahunani ba no me na mudi matam se me ma me ahunani no me na membe primpuntiomra o na wo ya santini mbebunu na wo MPP wo na wo se wo ya Ashanti Youth no ede na wo pre o pre na ntwibini dia yankwan ede na wo pre ede ama wasanteman no ma asante ho hia wo na de bi otumfo ka no na adwen se ose mo ma abini hia mo ose mo ma mpuntuo hia mo mu bi muajimi muni munyansa partner mudi echire sentwamwa Wontumi radio edum enti grassroots of NPP hwe mudi saajimi no mantwemo ho a mutimu ana mubi mapaito mutimu ana mo NPP Ashanti Youth no motie dua mo basora no pa obetwum na motie dua because mubi muajimi se ya antiamo na ye nyimu emfiri saa mu jimi no ho a motete saa asantemani mu eyam ho NPP Youth na mudua epiepie na mataban efufu na motuko na abomtuo pay ato atwene because munni mu nyansa mu bi mu ajimi. The communication minister made it clear the document is there. They were shut down because of regulatory violations. Na mo ya Ashanti Youth mun kinkan ti ase and our school na mompe. There was a reason why they were shut down. So munim say oman no ana aban no eye bibie tia omo de omo fa ho de a ade na Wontumi ni asase radio mu na ye shut omo down oman ko court. My say toilet mu mmoa mu NPP Ashanti Youth. My say toilet mu mmoa. Aban no ba ye no o de krata beto abontene ka say we nti ena medum radio no na so mo ya Ashanti Youth da munim nyansa makọ school e chen me no ade na mo nkan krata ne kan che Wontumi so onko court. Mumubi munja jimi no na saa tete politics no wo fa beja mejapadia politics no etwemo momfa nyansamra mommeka de Ghana fo peso mutie mon starting kan okura nkyira santeman na sebio asantefo ana Ghana fo mutie asantememu a omu NPP se enkwasiafo party no ebe start etie mu na saa jimisem we emfa tumi mramu o saa de na mo TikTok ye sesi ade ye se Ghana fo nu omo hwe Wediamo my say ntwamwa munim nyansa ye ka no kurache wana mudwumoto ye ka no kurache na mudwumoto munim nyansa. But I'm going to tell you people, Ashanti NPP Youth party mu no omo magimi pa ne mo mpa santeman yie mongore shako mo omo nya NPP for omo gina eye aban we so say yenye krofo market saa boys no from so mo ye ntafo. And obi sorry that's all kasa atia NPP pe the first time beka say onya santini ya santifo at the papa be na dia ba fie and the obi an sorry and criticize NPP one criticize Bawumia one criticize party ni kwasiade hey we ya kohwe na se na onya santini ya santifo ede na wa sante ede na ede baaye obi a wontuma guni fie o obia wo chacha wo fie eba pakan ya obia to be tobi and the chain gold chain yetumi spray bo obia gunu gold chain obia to be frantoma obia to be the din to no ho so na de ebema ya bow din no ene de esiw fie a wo de onsa kokromoti betene ede na obetumi de wonsa atene so say we na mama ya santini ebi ni ho ye busa question pe na madane interior decorators na madane TikTok followers na ma start edidi nkofo atam na ma start ebusa we ofri he we de na senie we de o go school da we de o kasati sesei we de no ho ne tan we de o ye ne nyoma bi se dipa bi sei ye busa question pe na muti moto na debi no adehye be da ne nkoa e wasantememu maka kire mo meka ne de bia enwumbre edition we e o 2472 na ma me green light na me ka kire mo asantefo ni bi me say enche mo adehye ni bi na yetubufo amonte no mo beda ne nkoa wa santememu astati e change na enche se mo mu bi mo amo NPP mu na mo de asanteman eye politics and the oka NPP pe ne atam party ne de be hye menhia enti wo ka party ne mu pe yeso ka menhia nim he se mo antwe mo ho afiri sa ade ne mu a the NPP it will be gone forever and medin ka catch them. I'm nullifying the party. Enyumbre episode way sa piece we am here it is sponsored by Menhia O247 am na me dono ono na ma me green light say me nka monim na mumubi ne nana no bi mu agimi ma ye jimi taba party agimi mo mumubi mu agimi monsua se ne yedi mpuntu obafie se ne ye kondi mpuntu obafie and uko Japan ye fufu ho it is not exclusive to Asantefo se na ope bofro nkwan e of Vietnam ubenya bi edi enye exclusive to Asantefo. Nobody owns anything in this world again. Nobody's entitled to anything. In this one you will say we are unique. Na ye kan wenim se mampuntu omra ukrom se na be ya wonkoya akwa obi krom na wonkoya ide akwa amye nyusu sa aboa bi wonana no mbedane nkwa na odwe se edi watema wacha 10 years you will see what will happen. Mama yanko enim udwa me makacho otumfo domina me dono ohini kese ba akwa me pen asem de me yo ha nyina otumfo ma me green light into time ya udwa kwa jimi na wo jimi ho enko be bia medwudwam mesa ba bedwudwam ya to aso now ya see akotia it's exactly 10 o'clock mama me 3 minutes bi na me fan kill stories way. Yes, see, police arrest 10 suspects, recovered 9 weapons in separate operations at Akwetia ahead of by-election. Yes, see, police for Akwachi nipa eye du nipa du. Omaji etuo nkwa 9 efio munsem etuo nkono. Ni nyina wa Akwetia election ebe the 2nd September. Saturday na yebe election 2nd September and the police for the IGP is on the ground. And then I'm here interview be imebunu bi a omo Akwetia say hey no munim say police for no ombetuma bo adwuma say the amount of and the number of police omo hu omo kro omo bohu that is we making sure we are enforcing peace. Peace needs to be enforced. It is something you don't have to negotiate. Part no ane Ghana na kodu pampanso bia nipa bi omagin say we have been negotiating for peace for too long. Now we need to enforce peace in Ghana. And that is what the IGP is doing. And he's doing that professionally. He's not going to hurt you, but he'll make sure peace prevails and security of the citizenry is paramount. And anything that the IGP is putting everything in place to make sure, say, Nipa Baku Pohun ka during the elections. And yeah, Chinko Foji to a few Munsem. Yet say NPP say, I don't trust the police, no. If you say Ablekuma, no, you're suspect. And the report about the say suspect by 8. You're Ablekuma incident, no. So the police is on the ground. The police is working. Now the question here is the NPP and anybody who is thinking of causing mayhem in Akwetia still thinking of doing that, Anna? Because if you try the police, if you believe you don't trust the police, then stay home. Because the same police we have in Ghana, they were the same police that were recruited by the NPP administration. Police for NDC beto you know, NPP for the farm. Since they say NDC by power, maintains you have police for 20,000. Since they say NDC by power, maintains you have new recruits be 20,000 policemen, 10,000 policemen. Mintibi. Inti say NPP ba bonte be catch say they don't trust the police to give full protection. It means the recruitment you people made before you left power, no, they were not qualified to be in the Ghana Police Service. It means nyomana na mokachre say ma recruited so many people in the police, no, you recruited thugs. Per your statement, you know, it means the recruitment you did, you know, you knew said the people you were putting in the Ghana Police Service, you know, they were not right to be in the Ghana Police Service. Because I would say, if are the right people in the Ghana Police Service, you will not step out of government in 8 months and tell us, say, you do not trust the Ghana Police Service. That means this political party, a friend NPP, no more Jimmy. That party is not a party that anybody can trust. How can you recruit police personnel and leave power in 6, 7, 8 months and tell me, say, you don't trust the same recruits now, Then it means there's a problem with your recruits. It means the way are recruiting police, Unim say some of them are thugs in there. They are not supposed to be in there. That is why you are scared today. The same thugs will be fighting you people. It is I want to say, NPP Kase, we don't trust the police. We don't trust the police. Let's ask them, why don't you trust the police? Because today, Ablekuma North, the incidents that happened during the by-election, it has been dealt with. The police, they have arrested 8 suspects. Now, NPP say, I still don't trust the police. It means the NPP is a political party. And police force. The NPP cannot be trusted. The NPP is a bad political party. Machiavellian tactics na. Na no maba. No masa akose oh ye na etkoti nsuo ni nti mumba yanje so. Wona offer police for we nyina. The current IGP Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the deputy to IGP Dampare. So technically John Dramani Mahama since he came into office on change bibiasa. The only changes John Mahama has made is the CID and a few police leaders. But the hierarchy. Sandy Pa or Dampare, no Dampare deputy. I didn't be shame. Onena Mahama by also on take over. And this original say you don't trust the police. That it means the decisions you guys made before you left office, it was a deliberate decision. Now when you say it was wrong. And it's because Dampare is not there. Or because Dampare cannot bring his boys to do the job for you. Because from what I know, Dampare had police in the police who were doing Dampare's bidding for him. That is what I know. That Dampare had his own military police inside the police. That if even you are a police officer and you don't talk well, Dampare's boys will discipline you. That is the kind of police Dampare created. He created a dangerous police in the Ghana Police Service. So we had police who were going after policemen because they were given or they had been given the room by Dampare to do damage. That is why today you are telling us you don't trust the police. It is because you people know what Dampare was using the police to do. But we all know Akwetia by-election is an open by-election. At the end of the day, Akwetia is a NPP stronghold. At the end of the day, Akwetia seat, a NPP diane kuto omodada. So we expect the NPP to put a lot of message out to win. Unless NPP for him say 2024 they had to beat people at Akwetia. Actually, NPP for him said 2024 numbers don't mean the incumbency etata ankofo Akwetia nti no munya sa number no. But say NPP nim say winning Akwetia legitimately. They should go into Akwetia with an open heart. If they believe say Akwetia for bejo masema tuma, because right now no meburu na wo Akwetia no opese abani create opportunity mano. Mena oka say ende yafa police assistant for me sure say Akwetia mrantie bi wom. And I'm not say apprenticeship program. Yeah, expand no. Eden mbebuno mo Akwetia bebrebe biaye. Menoka say ya wombebuno a omufri Akwetia omako university a first year omuntua fees omufri Akwetia omunya university omu head yeko. Menoka say ya wonkwara mo Akwetia senior high school wo ha and omu say free SHS na ekoyi. Menoka say ya Ghana for Akwetia omu senior oman no chechire sikasem senior ende omutonyoma ne bo fom omu senior inflation aba fom. Ya wankofo Akwetia omu ya Ghana for omunim de ekọ ya wadwedifo no mo Akwetia omu be compare time na NPP wa ban mu no omu sika na da ho ene ende sika da ho sika omotumi sie ene sika omotumi sie so omu ko bank na omu bo de besia insiwu na ewo ho time NPP wo ho ene ende insiwu ewo ho enti saa nipa no mo Akwetia no omu be asese we nyina na omu buso omu ho se enti ye ko yenimi se sia na oba parliament a NPP egui se mede me aba ekoma NPP a ede na menya se Akwetia ni because Akwetia fo hia kwan Akwetia fo hia adwuma Akwetia fo hia impuntio se sia no one join the bus na edi impuntio beba na at the end of the day one kasa na waye ho nti Akwetia fo no omutie obia Akwetia omutie obia message omunya nkwasiafo omuye Ghana fo a sebio enkwanda amanfo bi sa no ompeso mbesabi omuzo peso mu mpuntio omuzo peso mu se de John Mahama ne NDC fo de aba no omu benya hu bi mfaso every say ne Akwetia fo fa NPP ni kotena parliament a ne so mfaso ne de en Mike say ende ebia yekoyi parliamentary member every akwetia no ye NDC ni a ebia ne akwen deputy minister ebi krampa na John Mahama manako head institution bia obetume di anim edi indwuma aba akwetia nti so ye akwetia ni na wo hweme a na wonim nyansa ehe na obefa obepe MP a yesi akokọ a obe oni oni na onya abebesre akokọ a oben oni no ono enenya abebesre na sebio akwetiafo sebio omuhu de ekoso Ghana kura no omani ntua insuo toy no mahu a ade chi ewia boy omahu fom omunim de ekọ omunim se NDC betena so ache omupeso percent punto ni biba na mahu videos bebre wa akwetia enkofo akọ politicians akọ ekwan ni nyina ye kọ NPP tena so mfie wotwe yentua fa ko tare ngu akwetia kwan bia so enso minim sa abrantie ya oye NDC ni ne priority be se obeka no ho abe president Mahama me ya kutia kwan every say onim se oye kwan no because our power our parliament no oye kwan no obetena so ache nti yepe de okọ akope bibia ba enye de okọ twa ne siechi enu bi ne yeso aba omia se onko ne krom election 2024 na onko wini aba wo sirem ene ne krom boko obaya ode kuraba ne baaye onko fo chance mbra ne ntie bro gari ngumu no okoye no ode kuraba ne baaye nti obetuma so aba omia se onko biom on the okoba ode ya ane na na beba. So this is what akwetia for they are watching omunjimi yo de ekoso no sa Mahama oman ya o chichiri NDC for de omoye no omohwe almost person part of the Mahama a goodwill. Sa impuntu na eba a constituencies in the regency biano. No mama say almost person omo ben omuni na sebio akoko sere no anase abebe sere no omo nsakabi. Inti se bebu bitia akwetia obehwe NPP so omo agimi. Afen na NPP be kire de ombe ya ma akwetia for. Infie nwotwe. Akweya NPP for a paradini. Ne fusha left. Ne bema ehwe left. Eye ne nikosua ehwe stro. Ne nan kokromoti ehwe south and asebio ne pa ehwe north east. Sa brantie we wo de myself to nima ontumi nkan. Osako parliamentar onim namba bi okọ join. Akwetiafo so hiam puntio. Akwetiafo omu hiam puntio. Enti den akwetiafo nye. Obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem. Bebesa abara mkoto nyansem. Obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem. NDC betena so for 42 years. NDC betena so 42 years. Obanyansafo yebuni be yenka na sem. Akokọ a oban oni one na nya abebesere. So opese onum nsuo da wow problem. So opese sebio oban oni na akokọ abebesere no unya bi dia eno so mo problem. Akotiafo obanyansafo. Now asem papa esine binie. Sa akotia MP all standing ama eyede NDC onya eyede akonya obetumi ni basentele akasa aga se eye police recruit ya mafo na nsen meso akotia nkwara bia mepese mde ombeka ho obetumi abefa 200 akoka ho saa ne friend say akokọ a oban oni no onya abebesere ende de abeto ho nie de abeto no say next police recruitment to prioritize community protection assistance and about 12,000 young people they have passed out as police community assistant. You bet you amuka. Enya ko enti se payday. Mate se MP fo biti wa. Monhwa atade e show mo. Me say. Omo a atade e show mo no. Bosome so a ye betu omo bibi. Obi antumi mbu omo nimtia. Obi antumi ndi omo atam. Bosome so a at least obenya bibi akofie. Nipa bebu no owo mpene bi a empene ne bema na buo. Ono so sebio okoba. We mu ena sebio ende ye hwe. Inti akwetiafo ende yefa dipa 12,000 police assistant. Sa NDC ni tumi wini a obetuma fa nkora be 300 fi akwetia. E de omaba e ma ye de omaba ka ho because ende de akosi ni say sa nipa we ya form say police assistant no say ye bie police adwuma a omo ye priority say bronika say priority a ye bedi nka hwe omo ansa na ya fa obi foforo. Inti me no ken o MP a oye MPP ni MP ono omboloto e wo aban mu. Ono ni MP so omo parliament omo nso. Why no betuma so ne nsade na konkran say John Mahama ne basentele ne FDC foi momboa me constituency fo nya adwuma. It means say mo ankasa bunim amena da monim sende mokotoma NDC a sa brantie we obetuma so akwetiafo brantie be 20 30 40 50 100 or 200 and sa e de omudi akonkran say menso me nkofo hia sen mode ombeka eye de recruit no ho. This is how you build and the abane to no enya party to ne to wo ye Ghana ni na wo to aba de ubenya so mfaso because politicians no edwuma na mo ye ne etua mo ka enti se wo beto aba na wonim se obetuma to aba ma NDC na akwetia MP o NDC no otumi kɔ enkran etumi fa akwetia mebunu eso de omko join the way na police ba na etumi form a adenti na wontuma NDC na akwetia mebunu no omuso nya police ni bi nye and the nipa 12,000 make us say sanka enye by election anka NDC MP na wakwetia anka make ye bia nipa 12,000 anka akwetia for be 300 and 400 wom SSC ano o se sakoyi NDC ni yakoto aba na okon kran na okon ni ko kasa se enie me pese me nkwala no mo akwetia nso nya adwuma because police bebie ye gigam enti aba no yeto ne nyansam MPP di omagimi mo mfie wotwe kapre mwenya media efutu na metumo akwetia dia MPP dia akwetia MPP dia ada ebeto aba na wie samoto ba MPP na obi asesa ne nkokuro ekwa enu ano no na akora no kwen okoye den okọ parliament hwan okọ frɛ no onim hwan afenyo makin kura bodam to parliament no no dia no be afenyo makin why bodam for no na parliament why jimi kaka wura guditi ho eno na parliament ono afenyo makin no kura no ono na parliament so bodam ni na we akoko a oben oni one na owe abebe sre betumofo all right now